The past couple days have been a complete game changer for me. I have a lot of stored trauma and stress energy that's stored in the body physically. It's literally like it's clogged. It's like oozy, clogged liquid. So I'm looking for the tools. I'm all about the tools. I'm all about the how-to. I want something that if you do it, you will get results. I am now convinced actually that potentially all shivering, it's not really for like a thermodynamic regulation in the body. What's actually happening is that trapped energy is starting to come out. And the trauma, it's just extra energy in the body. As everything contracts, it's gonna squeeze that energy. It's just another thing that Western society has lost, bringing it back to top human, being optimized. Let's heal, let's grow, and let's optimize ourselves, our minds, our bodies. So I'm here in Fort DeSoto, Florida, by Tampa, by St. Pete. It is just a gorgeous day. Beach is right back there. Was just hanging out with some friends. We're about to go get dinner, but I wanted to shoot a real quick video because the past couple days have been a complete game changer for me. I've been doing the work, the mind work and body work on myself for several years now. One of the biggest things I've had to realize is that my body is in a state of PTSD. I have a lot of stored trauma and stress energy that's stored in the body physically. It's stored in the muscles, in the soft tissue, in the fascia, in the nervous system. It's everywhere. It's literally like it's clogged. It's like oozy, clogged liquid that's just kind of in your body, and you can squeeze it out. That's what I see my structural energetic therapist for. I can do a little bit of that on my own, but not as much as him. His name's Don. He's a body genius. And that's why I shake, right? The trauma shaking, that is, you're literally shaking the trauma out of your body. As I've done a lot of the other work, and I've realized this is kind of the last piece that I really need to and want to conquer, is this physically stuck energy. So I'm looking for the tools. I'm all about the tools. I'm all about the how-to. If you've been watching my channel, you know if there's a little kind of hand waviness to something, a little bit of crystal balls involved, it's not really something I look at. I want something that if you do it, you will get results. And so what I did the other day for the first time was a cold plunge, an ice plunge, 47-degree water for at least 5 minutes. And the first time I did it, my body started to shiver. Now, okay, big surprise, I'm shivering while it's cold. Here's the interesting thing. The shivering, I am now convinced actually that potentially all shivering, it's not really for like a thermodynamic regulation in the body. It's not to keep your body warm. What's actually happening is that trapped energy is starting to come out because of the contraction of the muscles. When you're in the cold water, your body and all your soft tissue, not your bones, not your hard tissue, right? But your soft tissue is going to contract, and it's going to get smaller and it's going to get tighter. And the trauma, it's just extra energy in the body. And if it's extra and it's kind of excess and it wants to be shaken out, but it's stuck, then if there's less room for it, and this is just me thinking through it from like a very physical perspective, as everything contracts, it's gonna squeeze that energy and it's gonna want that energy to come out, or the energy will almost have to come out because there's just less room for it, almost like popping a balloon. And that's what happened. And that's what the shivering was. I could sit there and I'm sure I could shiver and just shake. It was more like a violent shiver. It wasn't like a teeth chattering. No, it was a strong shaking. But think about the teeth chattering. A lot of people have a lot of tension stuck in the jaw. And I talked about that in one of my previous videos. It's the oldest joint in the body from an evolutionary perspective, and it's how we hold back our emotional expression. So most of us have a lot of trapped energy in the jaw. And where do we shiver first, usually? Chattering teeth, right? So it's interesting. I don't know if this has been studied scientifically, but there's a lot of dots that are connecting for me on this. I'm very curious to see if other people experience the same thing. So if you do, please drop a comment below, because I'm really curious to start connecting these dots on a much larger scale. Anyway, back to the cold plunge. I don't want to say force, but it caused the shaking. It caused the trauma shake. It caused the energy to release. And in the past couple days, I felt better than I felt in years. Because of that specifically, I feel like I've been woken up after several years of being in this traumatic state. And that is saying something, because it's been years and I've been working on this for years. And after one cold plunge, I felt the difference. So I went again the next day. I went on Thursday to my neighbor's house. He invited me over. And on Friday, I went to a yoga studio where they have a cold plunge, and we did cold plunge sauna, cold plunge sauna. I'm gonna go back. I'm going back tomorrow. So this could be the key. The cold will get it out. A lot of ancient civilizations, like think about the Viking times, they used to cold plunge, they used to sauna. And we lost that in Western society. So it's just another thing that Western society has lost. And because of that, we're not in the most optimal state we could be as humans. And so coming back to bringing it back to top human, being optimized. Let's heal, let's grow, and let's optimize ourselves, our minds, our bodies, and we're gonna get there. Because there's things we can do that no one else is doing. And if we look at it from certain perspectives, it really makes sense that we ought to be doing some of these things. And letting go of our trapped energy, our stuck energy, our trauma energy in the body is a major, major reason to improve and to do things and to take action and to heal, to try things that no one else is doing. Because I don't want to stay like this. And I'm sure there's plenty of people that are not doing the work, and they would really be benefiting if they did. That's it for now. Long story short, cold plunge, 47-degree water, at least for 5 minutes. Just try it. Try it once or twice, see how you feel, and if you feel better, great. Shiver it out. Shake it out, shiver it out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.